The project here on Oakman Boulevard is a green stormwater infrastructure project in addition to a water main replacement project. In 2014, when the city of Detroit had massive flooding, we began to look at various areas throughout the city, and we noticed that we had several flooding and basement backup complaints here in the Aviation neighborhood. And so we decided to take a look and dig deeper, and in that process we began to understand that we could manage stormwater a little bit differently here and try to alleviate some of the street flooding and reduce the potential for basement backups. As a Detroit resident, one of the things that has always been problematic for me is not having the conversation, not having someone talk to me and explain to me what was going to be happening in my neighborhood. We're doing major disruptive construction. It's something that has never been seen by residents. And we thought it was extremely important to have individual meetings with them because we also wanted them to have engagement in what it looked like.
We started having community meetings a couple of years ago, and they showed us the plans, and I was glad that they were engaging with the community as to different planned sites and what we wanted to see.
The residents that made it out had a lot of questions. They were answered at the meetings. A lot of the questions were mostly among, of course, like construction time, scheduling, and how that would work out.
There are a variety of ways to manage stormwater or to slow it down and detain it. And so there are different treatments and techniques, and this is just one technique. These crates, because of their design, slow down the rate at which the water comes in, right? The water has to transverse and move through those pathways. It allows it to soak up water by the plants, but also eventually get into the system. We have very little space in this median. We want to maximize that space, manage as much volume as we can, and figure out the best way to do that.
Once I knew that it was to address the flooding issues, I knew that was very important. Hearing about anything that may potentially stop that from happening again in the future was welcomed and well received.
I'm praying hard that they can alleviate it because I talked to the previous owners, a young man that was raised here, and he said that they had the same problem. Every time it rained, his family came over to clean out the basement.
What you find with green stormwater infrastructure projects in particular is you can see it. And so when you can see it, it changes how you feel about it. It's not the same as a water main, it's not the same as the sewer, it's something active and it's living. And so that allows residents to feel connected to it and to want to engage with it.